Tonight, in a special 12 News investigation, you'll learn about Beaumont ISD's relationship with a vendor that has cost taxpayers hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Very little is known about this business and about the mother-son relationship that, by law, should have been made public. 12 News HD anchor Angel San Juan joins us in studio to explain exactly how much these family ties have cost BISD taxpayers. Angel.
Designergy describes itself as a graphic design and print media services provider. And according to BISD's financial records, since 2007, the vendor has charged BISD almost $340,000. All that for football programs, banners, instructional booklets, and keepsakes for Central Medical Magnet High School. Purchases our in-depth investigation reveals could have cost taxpayers much less. That vendor, Brian Collins, started his own graphics and print business just 1 year after his mom became the principal of Central, a family tie that's generating controversy. This is Designergy's website stating, "Contact us today." However, finding the business is easier said than done. Its address is a post office box in Pearland, so we went there. The box is in this UPS store.
He had a mailbox here.
A mailbox here, okay.
But he doesn't have it anymore. He doesn't come here.
Brian Collins, the owner of Designergy, no longer owns the P.O. box listed on his site. And although he's been in business with Beaumont ISD since 2007, the district's board president, Woodrow Reese, knows little about Designergy.
Don't know a whole lot. I didn't know their name, per se, until this week.
However, Reese's signature is on at least 2 district checks made to Designergy in 2011, one for more than $9,000, the other for just over $20,000. There's another address for Collins on those checks. It's for a home in Missouri City, Texas, so we went there too. I'm looking for Brian Collins. Is he around?
No, he no longer lives here, actually.
No Collins, just his brother-in-law, Aaron Ford. Ford told us Collins was married to his sister, but they're now separated, and that Collins has not lived at this location for more than 3 years. Although records show that as recently as April, payments were still being sent to the Missouri City address.
I don't know who's cashing the checks. First thing would come to my mind.
We finally reached Collins over the phone. He told us very little, saying he was not an administrator nor employee of BISD and had nothing to do with the district's problems. However, he does have a very strong connection with the district. He's the son of Patricia Lambert, BISD's Assistant Superintendent of Secondary Schools and former principal of Central Medical Magnet High School.
Being the son or daughter of an administrator is not illegal for them to do business.
However, the Texas Education Agency requires that a conflict of interest disclosure be filed with the district if the business is paid more than $2,500. Officials have a year to disclose the relationship. BISD has none on record for Lambert and her son. All the transactions are for Central High, where Lambert had been principal until her promotion last year. Documents show Lambert ordered and signed for thousands of dollars of work from her son, including instructional manuals, some of which have pages with little printing on them. There are also fancy programs for special events, like this one for a mother-daughter tea that includes several photos of Lambert, as well as purchases of cups and wine glasses. Our investigation took weeks of research, poring over hundreds of invoices that you can see right here, and submitting dozens of Freedom of Information requests to the district. One alarming expenditure that we found was that the district spent $8,000 on delivery charges alone, so that Designergy could bring items from the Houston area to Beaumont when the district could have saved a lot more money by just shopping right here in our own backyard. Our extensive research also involved comparative shopping, which showed that BISD was overcharged because Designergy's prices were 2 or 3 times higher than other providers in Region 5.
There are so many vendors that the board does not, that information it probably is available, but is not presented to us in the fashion that you presented this tonight.
We've contacted Lambert several times by phone, email, and even in person. but she's avoided comment. However, Reese says our findings have alerted the district to other possible conflicts of interest.
There are eight other folks that $50,000 or more that they're receiving for products and services that we're paying them.
But there's no disclosure.
There's no disclosure that I know of on those vendors also.
Despite all the red flags, Designergy was still doing business for BISD this school year. One of its most recent projects, Central High's football program that was being handed out at last week's game. But Reese says, based on the questions we've raised, he's talked to Superintendent Dr. Timothy Shagwar.
I can almost guarantee you from this day forward that he's discovered it, that his administrators will not be getting family members contracts or things of that nature.
So pretty much this one will probably end?
If it hasn't already.
BISD Superintendent Dr. Timothy Shagwar sent us a response to our investigation. He said he was aware of the relationship we've reported on and that the district is committed to financial transparency and to compliance with state regulations governing business with relatives. He also said that BISD has begun implementing the 85 recommendations from the Legislative Budget Board. That report criticized the district for lack of financial accountability. Now, to read Dr. Shagwar's entire statement, you can log on to our website at 12newsnow.com. And also today, guys, I checked to see if Designergy was still a vendor with the district. BISD spokesman Ron Reynolds told me the business is still in the district system, but he says that does not mean that BISD has to use it.
And it doesn't appear that they will be continuing to use that business after all of this.
From what Woodrow Reese, the board president, said, it does appear that way. However, Dr. Shagwar did not specify that in his response to us.
It's the 8 other vendors that are worthy of consideration as well now.
Exactly.
And can BISD be punished in any way for not getting those disclosures signed between employees who are relatives of vendors?
Well, I did check
with
the Texas Education Agency, and they're actually checking on that as well right now. So we'll definitely keep you updated on the story.
All right, thank you for the hard work. Thank you, Angel. BISD has a copy shop that Reese himself says produces printed materials similar to what Designergy makes, and we wanted to get video of that, but BISD would not allow us.
It is not known where Brian Collins was doing his printing. Collins was the graphics department manager at a FedEx store, but that was before Designergy's deal with BISD. Well, Syria is all the